Hello and warm good morning to everyone and all. I Adhiraja is here to talk upon light chapter, reflections and refractions. So let's get started. Light. If I talk upon light, this light is one of the most important parts, most important element which is present in our universe. This light leads many of the dual natures as well as many of the theorings conceptual thinkings of a human body. If I talk upon light, light is a type of source. It's a type of source which helps a body to move from one place to another. Not basically a light. Also, why this light is used to move a body from one place to another? Because if person will not see anything, how he can move from one place to another? So this light is a type of medium, or it's a type of source which plays a major role from watching or observing the things from a distant place or a distant uh, uh, basically place. If I talk upon many more things, light shows some dual natures. That means the light in one direction itself, in one movement, it will shows as wave natures as well as the ray natures. If I talk upon the wave natures, it moves that it will not move from its one place to another. It will only shift the electrons which are flowing in continuous positions. It will only in If I talk upon wave, I suppose light is there and it have to spread, or it has to scatter from one direction to another. So what it will do, it will push the other electrons which are present inside him, and that another electrons will push out other electrons, and like that the process will go. By this, the scattering of light will happen. If I talk upon the ray will move from one place to another, like how we called as photons, the smallest particles, which is surely dependent, or which is surely be acceptable in if I talk upon a light, that is photons. Photons are the smallest particles which are present there. If I talk upon more in detail, the photons are basically made up of some of the ele- um, smallest electrons which are present there. Why smallest electrons we are talking about? Because electrons are very small in nature, as well as they have very small amount or very less amount of mass in it. That's why it flows from. That's why this flows. If I talk upon the concentration, the electrons are flowing from one direction to another. If I talk upon the electronic configuration, this is electron. It will flow one place to another. Here in a nucleus, we all know that there is protons and neutrons. That means protons means positive charge and neutron means no charge or neutral. If I talk upon more at the wave natures, I will go with wave natures, because I think the light is showing the wave natures. Why? Many of the people said that light is a ray nature. Light shows ray natures, but I do not think upon it. Why? Because in my opinion, a light should not be moved like that. Always surely it might be I might be wrong, but in my eye I think so. The light should always not move from one place to another. It shifts the electrons to in one direction, and that electrons shifted to another, and this process goes on, and that's why we scatters light. If I give you the example of this, that diffusion, the biggest example I think in a wave, that is diffusion. If you take a room and if you spray at one corner, you will feel that the spray of that corner will spread over all places. That shows that the light, that we can also relate that thing with light also. That's why that perfume is spread over all the places, all the corners, small to small corners of that particular house, because of the air particles. They are pushing that fragrance upon all the light.